I think the most important part of the transaction is actually handing the keys to your client. The emotions that you live through, the excitement, the joy that the client gets, the process that you went through, it all makes it seem worth it.
We continue to work with Sam because of his professionalism, his availability, his attention to detail, and his consistent determination to get deals done and closed.
I've known my clients for about 15, 16 years. Seeing them grow in the last 15 years has been an amazing journey to be a part of their life and seeing where they are today.
When we ended up wanting to buy this house, he knew that our heart was in it. So if anything, his heart was even 10 times more into it to make sure that he would get the deal done.
They already knew the property was theirs. They fell in love with the house without even walking through the house. And that's when the journey started. Negotiated a decent deal for them, got some credits, and closed, I think, 15 days early. Here we are today.
As a matter of fact, when we put the offer onto this house, when we saw the house, I remember turning to him like, hey, pressure, but no pressure, but a lot of pressure. I ended up checking in to see, hey, did any news from in regards to the offer? I knew it was a little bit of a tight squeeze. And he goes, and he exactly verbatim was like, oh, you guys will be the first one to know, I promise, period. And then later that night, we were at dinner, and sure enough, like there's a few of us, and here comes Sam, and I'm like, oh, hey, Sam, where's your wife? Let me go and say hi. And little did I know, he had a paper and a pen just to surprise me with the fact that they accepted our offer.
I wanted to surprise them and found out what restaurant they're at, showed up at the restaurant with the paperwork for them to sign and surprise them at that point. They were very emotional. It was an emotional situation, yeah.
He was there completely present to make sure that he not only saw the happiness in our faces, but to make sure that I was completely surprised with this whole thing. So he really goes above and beyond, and I thought that was
And I gotta say, it was his offer. He called me and said, hey, I know you guys are going out to dinner today. So he showed up at a dinner. We were there with 5 other friends, and he surprised us all. I was even surprised because I didn't expect him to be there at that time, but he showed up.
So what he says, he delivers.
So I guess the key is Sam shows up.
I think it's very important to be in touch with your clients. A lot of people miss the fact that buying a house is a lifetime investment, and you have to walk through it with them, hold their hand through the whole process, and explain to them, because a lot of clients, they don't have the same education we do about real estate. For me to explain everything is nothing but joy for me.
He's the guy that understands the market, he understands what's good and what's bad, and he understands how to present deals and how to make them close. And at the end of the day, that's all you can expect from an agent, someone that truly has the track record and the professionalism and the ability to close.
Why choose me as a real estate agent? I think I'm so involved with my clients. I think transparency and honesty is the #1 goal for me.
He's a great person. He's also really funny. Yeah, and kind.
We absolutely will use him again.
And we have already been referring him to many other amongst our friends, our acquaintances, and absolutely we will be using him in the future.
We want to thank Sam from the bottom of our heart for making all of this happen and for being not only a good and awesome real estate agent, but an awesome friend as well.
Thank you, Sam.